Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to actually review this hay rack right here. It's available on Amazon. However, this particular one was gifted to me, and it has become my absolute new favorite. So, not only it's versatile because it could just hang up on the cage, but it also has some holes in there so you can use little like butterfly bolt clips, so that if you don't want to hang it and you just want it kind of sitting against the cage flat, flush on the floor of it, then you can do that too. I prefer to just kind of hang mine so it gives a bit of a gap on the bottom, and that kind of gives some extra airflow too. But this particular hay rack is good for 2 guinea pigs. I usually fill it up in the morning and at night. So twice a day, I guess. Twice in a 24-hour period. Now, as you can see, the bars are wide enough that the hay is not restricted. They can get to their hay, as you can see by the mess surrounding it. And it is an open top. So if by odd chance it does happen to come off the rack, usually I catch it in time. There's only once where they managed to completely knock it off, where it was sitting like that. But that's where, again, you can double mount it with the little bolt clip things, but mine didn't come with any because it was gifted to me by a friend who used to use it but then stopped using it. Anyway, this hay rack, I love it, not only because it takes up very little space. So, some of you know about the Scotty's Animals hay rack, which currently is sorry, it's currently being used as a veggie holder, as an enrichment every so often. Eventually I'll go back to using it for hay, but for now it's just kind of like a veggie holder slash decor. That used to be my favorite, and I mean I still love it. And I used to have it in the middle of the cage here, but I found if you didn't stuff it too full, then you were having to refill it multiple times a day. And if you're someone that, you know, likes to go out with friends or if you have to go to work or your volunteer position, whatever it might be, you might not be home to refill it and it might run out quicker. So if you're going to use that one, it's good to have multiple of those. However, because of this cage, the width of it is not super wide, so it actually took up a decent amount of space in the cage. So when I got this one, I decided I'm absolutely going to use this one, and I love it. I've been using it for about a month now, or it feels like a month. And like I said, I only fill it up twice a day. And the absolute better part about this is if by odd chance, let's say you've gone out to work, or you're busy doing something, you're not at home, whatever the situation might be, and your guinea pigs happen to knock it off. Let's say you're only using the hooks like I am. They happen to knock it off. If for any given reason a guinea pig gets in there somehow. This is a stuffed animal, by the way. Don't worry. My 2 boys are right there. If a guinea pig happens to get in there, this particular hay rack actually has screws. So you can just unscrew the dowel or the bars, and then you can safely remove the guinea pig if a situation like this was to happen. It's very rare that it does, to my knowledge. I've never actually had it happen. Hopefully it never does, but if it does, I just kind of want to show you why I prefer this particular hay rack. There's a few other styles that are available on Amazon that screw together like this. So if you're going to use a hay rack, I do recommend finding one that has the screws like this, so that in an emergency, if any situation does happen to occur, you're able to safely remove your guinea pig. Now, some of you might have seen the short that I had posted a while ago, and then I deleted it. We're not going to talk about that right now, okay? I was going to do a video where I talk more in depth about hay rack safety in general. However, I think I'm going to do this as a multiple part series where I talk about what my favorite hay racks are and why. Now, you know why that one's my favorite. Let's go back to talking about Scotty's Animals hay rack. So, look at that booty. Look at that big boy. That's Bruno. And he probably needs a grease cleaning. Hey, go my shirt. So, this looks like it's wide. It's supposed to be wide enough for one of Scotty's biggest pigs to go through. What I don't like about it is that Bruno cannot go through that. He absolutely could not use that as a tunnel if he was to eat all the hay that would be stuffed in there. Now, the whole purpose of it is for a hay rack, not necessarily for being used as a tunnel. So, I'm not saying that I don't like this product. I kind of just wish it was maybe a little bit bigger in, I want to say circumference, but it's not circumference. I mean, you can kind of tell. Now, it does fit a decent amount of hay, depending on how much hay your guinea pigs eat. But if you're going to have, I suggest if you're going to have this, to have, multiple of them, just so that they don't run out of hay if you happen to go out somewhere. But I absolutely love this. I really enjoy using this as like a veggie holder, to be honest. I don't know if I made a video of it or if it was just a short, like a picture, but I stuffed it full of like lettuce, celery, carrot, and then on the bottom part I had like cucumber and whatnot, and the boys loved it. They absolutely loved it. So, multi-purpose hay rack is what I call it. And I mean, come on, it's a guinea pig. Who doesn't love a guinea pig? But if I had to recommend a hay rack, I recommend this one. Or there is the Piggy's Choice hay racks, which I don't have any to show you, so we're going to have to do that in another video where I can pop up a